So Ticketmaster cancels the Taylor Swift general sale to buy concert tickets. Excuse me? What? Ticketmaster. Oh my gosh. Okay. First off, to everyone, I apologize if you're watching this. I don't make videos like this. I actually was going to film a bunch of videos today because for the last 2 days I have been stressed out and mentally unwell trying to get tickets to go see Taylor Swift, and Ticketmaster has now tweeted out that due to extraordinarily high demands on ticketing systems and insufficient remaining ticket inventory to meet that demand, tomorrow's public on sale for Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, has been canceled. You guys, it first started in the car rider line to pick up my son, and I saw on Facebook, our local news, post the news article. I'm getting hot. My cheeks are turning red, my face. I'm so upset right now because I have been chatting and I have been alongside so many other people through this whole stressful time. I get it. It's just concert tickets. I get it. I don't want to see any of you in the comments. But it's the fact that I've personally never been to a Taylor Swift concert. One being because I have always had really, really bad social anxiety. So anytime a concert would come around, it wasn't really the cool thing to go to a Taylor Swift concert, because I'll get into that too a little bit later, but I had no friends to go with. I wasn't going to go by myself. Every time I just was in a bad relationship, so I just couldn't take the boyfriend at the time, couldn't go by myself, had no one to go with, and social anxiety, blah, blah, blah. I'm on meds right now, okay? I'm ready to party at the Eras Tour with my best friend Noelle, but we don't get to do that. So here is my issue with Ticketmaster. Now, you got to pre-register, and apparently 3 point whatever million people pre-registered. If you hear my son yelling, he's in there, whatever. Anyways, if you pre-registered, you could possibly be a lucky one to get a code to actually do the pre-sale. So you got to pick your first show that you want to see. So of course I picked Nashville, and then you pick your second 2 additional dates. So it's a bar and then 2. So it's here's your in stone, this is the one we want to go to, and then down here it's the 2 additional shows in case you don't get picked for this top show. So I picked Nashville because I live here. I picked Nashville, and there was only 1 show announced, so I picked Tampa, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia. There was 2 different Atlanta, Georgia shows. I just went safe and did a Tampa and an Atlanta. Okay, so time rolls around, and she adds another one, so I go to edit my little additional show, so I do Nashville, Colorado. Okay, should I have stayed with Georgia? No, because those sold out so fast. Same with Tampa. But you guys, I was fortunate enough to actually be one that wasn't waitlisted. I got a code. I got a text message for a code, and I was so incredibly happy. But you guys, I got the code for Denver, Colorado. I love Denver. Okay, I love Colorado. I've driven through it. It was beautiful on my way to Oregon. I have a pig. His name is Denver. But I'm honestly not gonna drive all the way to Denver, Colorado, 16 and a half hours away, nonstop, to see a Taylor Swift concert, because I financially just don't have the means to do that. I'm a mother. I can't just, go away for at least a day and a half to 2 days to go to a concert, far away. So I was really bummed. Now, I, for funsies, got on there just so I could look at the ticket prices. I was in the queue. I wasn't in the queue for long, and if I really wanted to, I could have purchased tickets. So I was really happy with that, except for the fact that for some reason Ticketmaster gave me my third choice, which my address is right there, so Ticketmaster would know that Nashville is definitely closer than Colorado because there's my address. I live here. Why wouldn't you give it to me? I digress. So many other people had the exact same issue on Twitter. Twitter's been blowing up. I've been loving Twitter right now because I feel like everyone can just cope together with all of this going on. So anyways, so many other people got their third choice, which was the city that was the farthest away than anybody else. And they're like, well, I really can't actually physically do this. Like, I just can't financially, physically do this. It doesn't work in the universe. Like, what happened? Like, this is messed up. Like, and at this point, there's 2 Nashville shows for me. Why couldn't one of them have been a code choice? And then so many people put their code in and it was an invalid code. I was seeing it everywhere. So many people, thousands of people, literally thousands that I saw. Because I've been on Twitter the past 2 days, just going through threads. Thousands of people literally put in their code that was sent to them and it said, sorry, this code isn't working, it's invalid, or whatever it said. And then other people were trying to get on and it was saying, sorry, this isn't a verified fan account, or whatever it was. It wasn't a verified fan for the sale, even though it was the only account that these people had. It was the only email they ever signed up with Ticketmaster. That's the same exact link that it takes you to from the text message. That's the fan verified account or whatever, and it wasn't working for a lot of people. And it's like, what? So Ticketmaster not only messed up the codes, they freaking gave people shows farthest away from where they are, which, I mean, you know, you put your shows in, it's fair game for anybody, like, you know what I mean? But it's still the fact of, like, why give so many people shows far away that they just literally can't actually accept, you know? Like, that's the boat I was in, because I'm not just thinking about myself. If it was me personally, I would go to Colorado. But it's not just me. I live in Nashville. It's me and Noelle going together. She's going to vacation for a couple days here so she can go to the Nashville show with me because we're Swifties for life. There's no one else that I could go to a Swiftie show with and people understand me. I've been a Swiftie since literally the debut album. I've been a Swiftie forever. She lives in Massachusetts. It's not going to work for her to come to Nashville, to come to Colorado. That's just financially not going to work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not going to work. Like, you know what I mean? Airplane, the gas, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to work. So, that's why I wanted to see the show with Noelle, because she's a Swiftie, and she's the only one that would understand the Swiftie, Taylor Swift, what like the love that you have for somebody, you know, like the passion, the love that you have for an artist. It's Taylor Swift. And so many people, and this is what I was referring to at the beginning of the video, so many people were saying, I love the fact that people who bullied me when I was younger for loving Taylor Swift got tickets and I didn't. And I felt that so hard because it wasn't cool when I was in high school to like Taylor Swift, because for some reason everyone on the planet was like, Taylor Swift sucks. Ew, you like Taylor Swift? I don't know why you like Taylor Swift. All she does is make songs about her breakups and like calls out all the guys that she dates. So it wasn't cool. It wasn't the cool thing. You got made fun of for liking Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift came on the radio, you better turn it, or these people are going to be like judging you and then tell their friends and then make fun of you. So it's funny that there's all these people who were bullies who got tickets, and then true Swiftie fans didn't get tickets. Now, I'm not saying that the bullies weren't closet Taylor Swift lovers, but still, it's like karmically not cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool karmically, and I'm just... And then there's so many people who just started listening to Taylor Swift literally since like the Lover album, or just the Folklore and the Evermore album, or I've seen where people just now listen to Midnights and that's their first music they heard from her and bought tickets and were able to get tickets. Now, I'm not mad at any Taylor Swift fan. I'm not mad at any Taylor Swift fan. Good for you. I'm mad at Ticketmaster. I'm mad at the resellers, the scalpers, because so many people, oh my gosh, so many people just from Tuesday, the initial pre-sale from the codes, were already selling their tickets for thousands of dollars. $5,000, $6,000, $9,000 a ticket, $15,000 a ticket, $26,000 a ticket. These resellers were charging, and I'm like, how is that legal? It's not legal. It's actually not legal to do that, but yet nobody cracks down on that at all. But say I'm standing here right outside Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee with a Taylor Swift ticket, and I'm like, oh, $1,000, you can have it. I will get arrested because it's illegal. Scalping is illegal. I would get arrested for doing that, but yet you can do it online. There's IP addresses. These people are literally showing their name, who they are, where they're sitting, and all of that, and their information's on Ticketmaster, what their name is, where they live, their phone number, their email address. Why aren't we like contacting these people and being like, you're getting fined for reselling them for a ridiculous amount? I get reselling for face value because all of a sudden things came up, things happen, and you need to resell your ticket. I get that. Face value, somewhere around there, not thousands and thousands of dollars just to make money off of this, off of people who desperately want to go see Taylor Swift. And the sad part is that people will pay these prices because they can, because they just want to see Taylor Swift so bad. They're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get a loan. I'm going to message this person. I'm going to tell them I want these tickets. I'm going to go to the bank and get a loan. Financially, not a good idea. And then I'm going to go. Not a good idea. Do not do that. Do not, as much as you want to go see Taylor Swift, do not give these scalpers, don't give these scalpers any of your money. It's just not worth it whatsoever. And I don't know why Ticketmaster isn't canceling the scalpers' orders. Like, why? But I know why. Because Ticketmaster loves the scalpers because they love when bots come in and buy their tickets for other sites like Vivid Seats or like other things like that, where they're like already selling tickets. Like Vivid Seats were selling tickets for the general area for like $800, $1,000, $1,200, that kind of thing. And they weren't even on sale yet. They were just like, you can go ahead and purchase a ticket and you might be guaranteed to get a ticket. You might not. We'll give you a refund, but we'll try and get a ticket for you. But pay a ridiculously amount of money and you might get a ticket. So I even tweeted them like, why can't we buy tickets? And like the sections that were like $800 were like $159 on Ticketmaster if you got through. So it's like, that's insane because these other reselling sites like Vivid Seats are scalping you. They're like literally scalpers. Like, what? This is incredibly insane. I don't know how this is legal, and apparently it's literally being looked into legally. Let me read you this news article from Nashville, Tennessee, WKRN. It says, bad news for Swifties everywhere. Ticketmaster has pulled the plug on any further sales of tickets for the Eras Tour. One day before the general public sale of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour tickets was supposed to take place, Ticketmaster announced it would be canceling the event due to extraordinarily high demands on ticketing systems and insufficient remaining ticket inventory. How did they run out of tickets when they should have only had a certain amount of tickets for the certain amount of codes? How did they oversell tickets? I don't understand. They royally screwed up. And then the fact that other people were getting in and getting tickets when they didn't have, say, a code, it was like so backwards. So tickets for the first Taylor Swift tour in 4 years were difficult to come by, even for those who received exclusive codes for special pre-sale events. Mass reports of technical errors had fans on the pop star had fans of the pop star taken to social media and news outlets to express their frustration with Ticketmaster, who is the exclusive ticket sales vendor, which I did. I messaged the WKRN on Instagram. They didn't read it because they were like, can you guys like let us know your story? And I did, and they didn't read it, but thanks a lot. So the outcry in Tennessee even sparked an investigation by the state's Attorney General, Jonathan Scarmetti. He announced Wednesday his office would be looking into the Ticketmaster Live Nation merger and Ticketmaster's handling of the Tuesday presale event to see if any antitrust or consumer protection violations took place. We know that consumers were given presale codes to purchase tickets, and we need to look into exactly what was promised them and whether that was provided. What was promised to them, I guess is what they meant to say. Swift is scheduled to perform 3 shows at Nashville's Nissan Stadium May 5th through 7th, 2023. CNN has made a report and blah, 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 blah. But, like, what I want to know is what's happening with these other tickets. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I want to know what's happening with these other tickets. Like, I don't know how they can be out of tickets. They had this certain amount of codes. Like, the Capital One, they only had, like, what, 3,600 per event that they could sell, or 3,600 per city or something like that. And I literally sat in the queue yesterday for, like, over an hour. I had to leave, go pick up my son from school, come home, and I was finally at like 200, and then I got in. As soon as I got in, there was 1 seat left, and then I refreshed and it was gone, and then nothing. And then I'm like, what? And I had my other laptop out for the other queue for Sunday's show, and the queue 2,000 plus never moved, ever. The Saturday one did move finally, and I just did not get tickets at all. And they kept doing this thing with the filter where it was giving you like the only options that you could purchase were the VIP ones, and then if you went through the filter and just like unselected it and selected it again, it like went away, even though that's the selection it was the first time. If you were on the site, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then all of a sudden, there were cheaper seats. It's like Ticketmaster purposely were getting people on the site and saying, okay, I gotta hurry, I gotta scramble, I need to find my seats. And then they pick the most expensive seats just to get more money. When if you hit the filter and like doubled back what you were doing, like this is the filter, okay? Okay, hold on. This is the filter. I unselected it, and then I selected it back, and then I selected it back. I just reversed what I did, right? Now all of a sudden there's cheaper tickets everywhere. Even in the same section, same rows, cheaper tickets. But the VIP ones that get all the special perks, they're down at the bottom. I'm getting cheaper ones. Like, Ticketmaster needs, you know what? We just need a redo. We just refund everyone and let's like redo this. No, because that's not fair to the true people. All the people, okay, you know what? All the sites that aren't Ticketmaster, take the tickets away from them. All the people on social media selling tickets, eBay, reselling on Ticketmaster themselves for thousands of dollars, take those tickets away. Take them away. I don't understand. Take them away from these people. How is this allowed? How is this legal? Again, it's not legal. It's not legal. So that's my rant. I'm very upset. I know this is like first world problems. Like, girl, please. But I just desperately wanted to see Taylor Swift, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see her now because of scammers and bots and more scammers, and I'm just really sad. And I know that there are a lot of people in the same boat as me, because it's almost like the odds are like 3 to 10, and these 3 are the only ones that got tickets. That's what it's looking like on social media, is like only 3 people out of 10 got tickets. That's literally what it's looking like. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, for some reason that you wanted to watch a rant video from me, and this is as far, you got all the way to the bottom, all the way to 20 minutes. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to upload it because I was just going. So hopefully you guys get tickets if something happens in the future. Hopefully you got tickets. Very lucky, very jealous. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy. Have a good day. Bye.